Oh, I'm sorry. It's okay.
Just a sec. It's the first time, huh?
It's that obvious?
How did you find Angela?
Well, I'd been communicating with her by phone, and I thought it was time for a face-to-face consultation.
That's how I got here, too.
And it's worked for you?
She's changed my life. Rita Brooks.
Hi, Frankie Waters. Nice to meet you.
So, what brought you to Angela in the first place, Frankie?
Well, that's sort of private, Rita.
Once you come to Angela, there are no secrets. What's said in this room stays here.
Reality is ours to create and to recreate. And when we join together in this sacred spot, we are one. We are God. God. I welcome you all to the verge, to the warrior kings and queens who've journeyed with us before, to the new disciples who are joining us for the first time. I invite you to open your minds and your hearts and take with us these first steps to a higher consciousness. Rita.
Yes?
Your question broke my heart. The spirits tell me he loves you dearly, but he's not ready yet to sever his other ties.
What should I do?
Stay with him in acceptance. What he's giving you is what you are meant to have of him. For now. Frankie. Francesco.
Yes. Who's that?
Hey, who did you always come to when you had problems with the heart, huh?
Nonna Sophia?
Hey, was it always give you 1,000 lira on your birthday, huh? Check your pockets.
What, Gigi? Oh, my God. Nonna Sophia, it is you.
I'm not saying that Frankie's blameless, just that I think you're a little harsh.
Harsh?
Harsh?
The guy ran up a $200 phone bill by talking to a friggin' psychic.
Well,
Friends like that, who needs enemies?
obviously he's got stuff on his mind.
Oh, if you hadn't pulled that little shuck and jive by hiding the phone bill in the budget, Catlett would have been all over his ass.
Hello, whose ass?
This guy who cut us off on the way over here.
Oh, yeah, I hate that.
So this is a beard company for spooks?
I prefer the term covert operatives. This is a joint operation of U.S. intelligence services.
Where was all that intelligence when our perp killed the guard and stole the other gun?
Oh, this is not just any gun. The M62B is a unique weapon specially developed for covert operations.
It's a nasty-looking piece of machinery.
It's 90% ceramic. 5 years in development, $50 million worth of ordnance.
50 million?
It's a smart gun.
Should be.
A built-in computer chip guides the micro-missile load, while the air propellant makes a perfect silent shot from 5 miles away a possibility. In the hands of an expert, that is.
It's a murder weapon.
We call it a distant target acquisition unit.
You know it's only used for one purpose. Assassination from a safe distance.
Well, any ideas who might be behind the theft?
Well, right now no, we don't have squad.
Terrific.
So I guess it's time to round up the usual suspects?
Crime scene unit went over the whole place. Nothing. But I did check the Bureau's list of local talent with connections to black market weapons. The only guy in there with his nose in business this big is a guy named Doug Vale. Here's his last known address.
Maybe we should call him in for a little chat.
Good deal. See you back at the office.
All right.
All right. I'm thinking we bring in Frankie's psychic friend on this.
Would you stop
Is
it?
he a small, dark, intimidated man?
It's getting late, Doug.
Don't know anything.
I'd like to believe you. My partner, on the other hand, seems to believe you lie like a rug.
Oh, come on. I thought we were old friends.
Yeah, same here, but last time I checked, friends don't let friends drive around with concealed weapons. You don't tell us what you know about this stolen prototype. We're just going to tell your parole officer about the .38 we found under your car seat.
I'll send you back to the joint for a nice long stay.
Okay. I hear there's a little action over in Black Hook.
Okay. Action.
Something about a stolen model. They've been using the ceramics plant on Hayward after hours.
Is that so bad?
You know, your Nonna Sophia is a very powerful spirit.
You don't know the half of it. Oh, but then again, maybe you do. Angela, I was wondering, maybe we could go, talk in private sometime.
Dinner would be wonderful.
Wow. You really are a mind reader.
Well, the owner of this place just bought enough raw material to make about a half a ton of ceramic product.
And what if Catlett says it's true about the M62B being 90% ceramic? That's a lot of guns.
Wow. This box is pretty heavy. Can you handle it?
Fellas, we need to ask you a few questions. Drop the box.
Whoa.
What are you, nuts?
Get down.
Easy.
Get on the ground. Get on the ground!
Now.
All right.
So where are the guns?
Guns.
Yeah, that's right, guns.
I don't know anything about any guns. You're the one with the guns, lady.
Yeah, we'll see about that. Joe, take a look. It's the wrong ceramic product.
Look, don't you guys think this is a little bit over the top for trademark infringement?
My friends, I can promise you, without contradiction, that I will not allow Asian sweatshops to steal the livelihoods of American workers.
Yeah, thanks,
Nor
McLean.
will I allow American fat cats to profit from mere slavery working conditions overseas.
I gotta give him credit. He changes his mind like I changed my underwear. He never gave a damn about anybody but himself.
When do I get my money?
You'll get your money when my specialist signs off on your hardware. Be here any minute. Yeah. Elfgren. Want a drink?
I never drink when I'm working.
There you go.
Is that the weapon?
Yes.
Fewer people that handle it, the better. Nothing throws a precision instrument out of whack like playing cowboys and Indians.
So?
I say it's time to take it for a test drive.
Hey, baby.
I had a wonderful evening. Thank you, Frankie.
So did I. I mean, that was amazing when you ordered for me. I mean, nobody in the world knows I like my pasta puttanesca without olives.
Well, I also know what you're thinking right now.
That was it. I'll walk you to the door.
Thank you.
Really wish you'd stop hanging around these joints.
All right, next time you're invited.
What do you got?
Well, the victim's name was Dante Chiarello. One of the officers dug this out of the sidewalk over there. Apparently it passed through his body and then right through his car. It's a slug from the M62B.
So, I guess we're not looking for gun runners after all.
No, I guess not.
Anything?
Uh-huh. How about you?
I asked you first.
Turns out Chiarello was a sleazeball who owned a string of lap dancing joints around town.
Well, apparently, that's what got him killed. Desk Sergeant of the 15th found that on his desk this morning when he came in.
Let the sinners know they are no longer protected by Satan's tools. Sign God's right hand. It's good work with the letters and the glue.
What we've got here is a religious psychotic with a super rifle. But if you ask me, it's a long way to go to kill that sleazebag.
Well, I don't know. $10 for a watered-down drink and a cheap feel. Drive me right over the edge.
Thanks.
There's a piece on Paul in the national section. I wish there was a way the two of you could patch things up.
It's not gonna happen, Doris.
But the two of you were so close for so
We were
long.
never close. I owned Senator Paul McLean. And then his wife died and he found God.
But I think if you just talk to him, then...
He has the swing vote on that import tariff bill. If he pushes that through, we stand to lose millions on our Bangkok factories.
But...
if he wants to go to heaven, he is not gonna do it on my payroll. Oh, hi, doll. No, I just wanted to hear your voice, that's all. No, it's okay. I'll see you later. Oh, I got a surprise for you. Oh, man.
This thing's moving the wrong way.
How's it going?
Well, I cross-indexed some sharpshooters with religious fanatics, but I haven't come up with much.
But you know, I think I got a better idea.
Yeah, what's that?
Well, I think we should ask Angela if she's got any insight in this case.
Frankie.
Thanks.
Listen, as someone who's worked both sides of the street, take it from me, it's a hustle.
Joe, give me a little more credit, will ya? I mean, I'm not that naive. I'm telling you, Angela's got a special gift.
Did she do materializations? Like reading letters without unsealing the envelopes first, stuff like that?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, she did. Why?
Got any lighter fluid?
Yeah, I got some over there on the table. Well, wait a minute. What are you doing?
A little psychic magic.
Come on, Joe. Don't mess with my mail.
Mm-hmm. Just check it out. I see you've been calling those 900 numbers again. But at least he's not charging them to the complex anymore.
Yeah, come on, that's private, Joe. How in the hell did you do that?
It's magic. By the time the envelopes are returned, the lighter fluid is evaporated and the envelope is opaque again.
So it's a trick. But that still doesn't explain how Angela knows my most personal secrets.
No, but let me tell you a little secret of my own. When I was a kid, I was like 16, I worked a carnival psychic act with this older woman. I'm telling you, we pulled gags like this thousands of times. I even did materializations, which simply means sneaking an object into a sucker's lap.
So now I'm a sucker. Listen, there's a lot more out there than we'll ever understand.
Well, I mean, the police have been using psychics for years.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Nice place.
Well, for what it costs, it ought to be.
And your wife doesn't know about it?
My wife? My wife couldn't find her own ass with a road map and a 3-day head start. So, how was it?
It was a real treat to watch that lowlife Chiarello drop like a rock.
Yeah, I bet. So now that you're so pleased with his test firing, is there going to be a problem with the real target?
I can't imagine. This weapon nearly fires itself. You call me when you've got a schedule.
You'll be the first to know.
And in conclusion, we would like to introduce the friends that Frankie has brought with him this evening. Cameron Westlake and Joe Astor. We welcome you to The Verge. Hi. Mr. Astor, I get the feeling that you haven't always been who you seem to be.
It's a tough one.
I see a man with a dark past. With the name Paxton or Peyton.
God.
And Detective Westlake. I can't seem to read your aura. Perhaps Mr. Astor's confrontational energy has sapped the spirits. Well, that's it for this evening. If you will join me, there's coffee and tea in the parlor. And as Alan is away on a retreat this evening, I'm afraid it's going to be self-service.
Thank you. Self-service? Why don't you just get one of her spirit helpers to wait tables? I'm afraid they'll get ectoplasm on the cookies.
Stop.
Hey, she called you Peyton. I mean, that's incredible. What, you're just gonna stand there and deny the obvious?
Frankie, see you later.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta go, so.
Okay, so I'll see you at the reading tomorrow night.
No, I'm gonna be at the health spa.
Why, you look pretty healthy to me.
Thanks, Frankie. Bye.
She seems sweet. You,
Oh, no. I'm actually seeing Angela now. Well, she knows my grandmother already, and actually, and you know what? I asked her if she would help us out on this case. And she said yes, on one condition, that Joe keep an open mind.
Frankie, I have an open mind. It's just based in reality. I know a con when I see one.
I'm telling you that Angela is the real thing.
she knew about Peyton.
Yeah.
Why couldn't she read you, Cameron?
Well, you heard. Your aura blew off her chakras.
Come on, I have that effect on women.
How's it sound?
Sounds good. What about her PC and personal documents?
I copied a bunch of her files, mostly correspondence, and I scanned everything I could find.
Are you sure this is such a good idea? I mean, there being cops and all.
Oh, absolutely. Gives us an inside track.
All right, look, I got a full house out there. I gotta go. I'll talk to you later, okay?
Honey, I'm home.
Hi, doll. I got tired of waiting, so I've popped in the tape of the weekend we spent in Hawaii.
Boyd, why would you do that?
Huh?
I mean, you have me here alive and in the flesh whenever you want me.
Well, I see your point.
And if you keep mentally undressing me, I ought to let you know. I only wear a thong, and I never wear white. I had a great time tonight, Frankie, thank you. What? He's a nice guy.
Are you telling me you're falling for the mark?
I didn't say that.
You didn't have to. For a minute there, you couldn't have conned a kid out of a candy bar. Come on. You gotta hear this. I was reviewing tonight's tapes when I found this.
It's a real treat to watch that lowlife Chiarello drop like a rock.
Yeah, I bet. So now they're just so pleased with this test firing. Is there gonna be a problem with the real target?
I can't imagine. This weapon nearly fires itself. You call me when you've got a schedule.
You'll be the first to know.
The rest is crap. Rita comes in later, and there's the usual dirty pillow talk with Boyd, the sugar daddy.
Yeah, well, we don't even know what Rita's boyfriend's last name is. I mean, who's this guy?
Beats the hell out of me. He just killed somebody as a test, for God's sake. Now, he's gonna kill somebody else.
Okay, so what do we do?
This is the big score we've been waiting for.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about doing business with these two. Directly.
Blackmail? Alan, you've got to be joking.
It's perfect.
Okay, listen. I signed up with you because this was a safe scam. I work the house, you work the back end. We never discussed blackmail.
This is nickel and dime by comparison to what we can get here.
Alan, these guys are killers.
It's all about risk. Bigger payday, bigger risk.
I don't like it.
It's not yours to like or dislike. You work for me. My game, my rules.
Alan, I'm working with the police on this.
The cops? Angela, you so much as mention this to the cops, and I swear...
Okay, I won't say anything, I promise.
Anything? I see two men involved in a conspiracy.
I'm sorry, there's a lot of negativity in the room.
It's okay, Angela. Honey. Now look, this is the same weapon we're talking about, okay? Maybe you could work off of it, you know, with its vibrations and stuff.
Wow. The conspiracy involves the murder of a man of great importance.
That's it?
Yeah, you think you could be just a little more vague?
You guys want to cut her a little slack?
Frankie, could we speak in private?
What are you talking about? What kind of privacy can you have from a woman who can read minds?
Frankie.
Angela, do you mind?
Of course not.
Okay, thanks so much.
Yeah.
I thought you said you'd keep an open mind.
It's open, not empty.
Yeah, but all I'm saying is we should be a little patient. I mean, give her a chance.
But our patience is liable to get somebody else killed.
Yep.
Hi, honey, it's me.
Oh, hang on. Doris, you excuse me for a minute? I told you never to call me here.
I know, but I was checking my messages at home and there was a call for you. It sounded very important.
Who'd call me there?
Do you want to hear the message?
Sure.
Boyd, I'm a friend of Dante Chiarello's. Why don't you give me a call before you go on that upcoming shooting trip? My number's 555-0164, and give me a shout. There could be real trouble.
Did you get it?
Yeah, I got it.
Well, gotta go. It's time for my herbal wrap. Love ya.
I admire a man who's punctual. So you want to talk to me?
I don't want to make anybody unhappy. Just want to make a little money off your deal.
What deal is that?
You and your partner were behind that Chiarello shooting. You got another big target planned. I want $500,000 to keep quiet.
You don't ask for much, do you?
It's an expensive work.
If I'd only come clean with you guys in the first place, Ellen would still be alive.
Got that right.
What's this all about?
Tell them what you told us.
I'm not a medium, Frankie. I'm an actress.
Con artist, you mean?
Guy's right hand struck again last night. The latest victim was Alan Keefe, your girlfriend's partner in crime.
Look, I may be a fraud, but I'm no blackmailer. Ellen wanted to go for the big score, but I didn't want to have anything to do with it.
Angela.
I'm sorry, Frankie.
That's what got him killed. There are two guys on there talking about what they're going to do with the stolen rifle, planning on hitting a major target.
Angela, how'd you get this tape?
Alan broke into clients' apartments. He bugged them and copied personal papers for research.
You bugged my apartment?
That's how she found out what she knew about us. Apparently, your journal was a wellspring of information about Michael Payton.
Among other things.
Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. What about Nonna Sophia and 1,000 lira?
Alan planted that on you before the ceremony.
So much for your chakras.
Where was this tape made?
Rita Brooks's apartment.
We've already checked that record. The apartment is owned by a blind trust, so we're not going to find this guy Boyd that way.
And Rita's out at some spa getting healthy.
Well, we got a warrant to search her apartment. Now I'm going to head over to the Verge, see if we can find anything of use.
Frankie, you're coming with me.
Some place, huh? Hey, by the way, thanks.
For what?
You know, back there at the office, you could have really rubbed it in.
Come on, Frankie. We've been friends for way too long for that to happen. Besides, I know you got real feelings for Angela.
I do.
Remember that story I was telling you about when I was a kid? I was shilling for a psychic?
Yeah.
One summer, we were in this little jerkwater town for a little 2-week run. I got real friendly with the sheriff's daughter. The sweet little thing. She was totally convinced that I had the gift. Now, Shannara, that psychic that I was working with,
Yeah?
she pulls a scam on the sheriff. So, needless to say, we had to hightail it out of town one step ahead of the law. But I felt so bad for the little girl because it seemed like I broke that poor little girl's heart.
And, that's when you realized you, had done wrong?
No, it was about 10 years later when the same little girl became an assistant DA and prosecuted the hell out of me for grand theft auto. You see, hell hath no fury like a sucker scorned.
Senator McLean is going to arrive at the airport at 3. It's going to take him an hour and a quarter to get to the conference.
We can't afford any slip-ups.
For what I'm paying you, there better not be any slip-ups.
As far as the police know, they're looking for a religious fanatic with a cockeyed agenda. By the time they realize they're wasting their time, it'll be too late.
Let's hope so. Yep.
Honey, I know you told me never to call you there, but it's terrible.
Excuse me. Yes, doll, what is it?
Did you hear about the shooting outside my apartment last night?
Yeah, was that your building?
Yes. I knew the man that got shot.
You did?
Yeah, he was my psychic Angela's assistant.
You're psychic. That's terrible. Listen, I gotta go. Something just came up.
Okay, I love you.
Yeah, I love you too. Go get on your perch. There's a couple of loose ends I gotta take care of.
Hey, Hanson. Are you looking at Angela's place?
Well, I confiscated the tapes, sent them to the Bureau for analysis.
You're so good.
That's about time.
So what do you got?
Frankie just sent this over. Shooter's name is Peter Elvgren, former Defense Intelligence Agency black op. He dropped out of sight about 3 years ago. He's wanted for killing a DEA informant down in Mexico City last year. Metropol's out canvassing pictures right now.
What about the mysterious boyfriend?
Well, there's no hits on his prints from OCB, so no criminal record. Frankie's asked me to send him over to the Pentagon, see if he served in the military. I'm just waiting to hear back.
Wait, Frankie asked you to send them to the Pentagon?
Mm-hmm.
Why, is he busy?
Yeah, he's over at the Temple of the Verge. Angela asked him to be there when she gave herself up.
What's the matter, Angela? Your crystal conch out?
I'm sorry, Frankie. I never meant to hurt you.
Right.
I mean it. Look, I think you're a very sweet man, and I find you very attractive.
How can I believe you?
Frankie, look in my eyes.
Then why did you jerk me around like this, Angela?
Look, I barely made ends meet as an actress. But as a spirit guide, look, this isn't easy for me.
Well, it's not exactly a walk in the park for me either. You know, I can't believe you pride yourself on bilking innocent people out of their money.
I used to. But not anymore. Not since I met you.
Do you mean that? What? Hey, look it, pal. This is a private consultation.
Oh, yeah? Well, it just got a lot more public.
Well?
The guy's name is Boyd Metcalf. Served with Elvgren in the DIA. Current address 3452 Larchmont Lane.
If he lives in that neighborhood, he's got to be loaded.
Yeah, if we knew more about him, we could just figure out the target.
It's Frankie when you need him.
Probably being talked into serving as a character witness by Angela.
His name is Peter Elvgren, and he's wanted for murder.
He's been over to the house several times the past few weeks. And the woman, is she pretty?
Ms. Metcalf, your husband has hired this man to kill someone. No, we don't know who.
We need your help, Mrs. Metcalf.
Your wife doesn't know about it?
My wife couldn't find her own ass with a road map and a 3-day head start.
Please don't do this to yourself.
How can I help you?
We need to know who your husband could hate enough to warrant this kind of desperation.
Senator Paul McLean used to be in Boyd's pocket, but he's the swing vote against the Asian tariff bill, which will cost Boyd a fortune.
McLean's got to be the target.
Wait a minute, he's in town for the technological summit at Science World this afternoon.
We got to stop him from making that meeting.
This is Detective Westlake. I need an officer to go immediately to 3452 Larchmont Lane. Keep Doris Metcalf under observation until further notice.
Dispatch, put me through to Senator McLean's limousine.
Security?
Yes, sir. This is Joe Astor with Special Investigations.
And what can I do for you today, Mr. Astor?
We have reason to believe that there's going to be an attempt on the senator's life, sir. We recommend that you postpone the senator's appearance at the summit this afternoon.
Postpone the senator's meeting? No. Thanks for the heads up, Mr. Astor.
Right, well, if you give us your immediate location, we could...
We'll take care from this end.
What?
That's why they call my job security.
Obviously, he doesn't know who he's talking to.
I got an idea. I'm gonna try to hit the senator as soon as he steps out of his car at Science World.
So we gotta get to him first.
No more fooling around. Where's the rest of the tapes?
I don't know.
Some psychic.
Maybe you think I'm playing games here.
Look, I don't know where Alan hid the tapes.
Look, she's telling the truth!
Mikey!
Get him on his feet.
Whenever you're ready.
All right, I got the car.
Go to metroflash.com for the senator. We'll get his image from there.
Got him. All right, I'm gonna run a search for any buildings outside the security zone with a clear line of sight. The only thing that's coming up is the stadium.
Can't be the stadium. It's a dome.
Get up.
Hey!
Okay. They've got to be in here.
Hey, look, pal, we don't even know what you're talking.
Shut up!
Police. Hold it right there. Don't even breathe, Elton. We're done here.
Easy. If you want to see your partner or his girlfriend again,
What's that supposed to mean?
we've got them both.
Easy.
It's a phone.
Last chance.
Oh, man.
What is it? You got a problem?
No. Nothing you can't handle. You'll have to talk to this cop. You'll kill them both.
Listen, nobody's gonna get hurt.
Who is this?
Angela? Boyd!
Hello? Hey, Westlake? No, it's me, Frankie. Huh? No, don't worry. I just crystallized Metcalf's shockers, but good.
All right, buddy, on your feet. You and Metcalf are going away for a long time. You know, I kind of feel sorry for Rita and Mrs. Metcalf. They both made lousy choices and men.
Got that right.
Do me a favor. Go easy on it.
I will.
So how'd it go?
She's gonna have to do a couple of months max, thanks to both of your testimonies. I really appreciate it.
And Frankie, I want to apologize for being so hard-assed about all the psychic crap.
Why? You were right. I was a sucker. I mean, don't get me wrong, I think Angela's a terrific girl, but as a psychic, I mean, if she was that good, she'd have known she was gonna get caught.
It's true. But my bitching about it was all tied up in me reliving another part of my life. You know, people want to fool around with that stuff, let them. No harm, no foul.
Well, I'm glad you feel that way.
You know, Angela's looking at minimum time, and I have a feeling that she's going to be receiving regular visits.
See that? Straightened out your love life after all.
Yeah, but you know, it's really a shame. Because I really enjoyed talking to Nonna Sofia.